Oh. Woo. That's going down, thank God. Welcome to WSUG, Sugar that likes to plug, giving you the 411. Are you crazy? That's in that title. Are you crazy? Now, first thing, I'm gonna tell you how crazy my ass is. What that thing say? Welcome to the what? Okay. I'm gonna tell you how crazy my ass is. Ooh. Don't start that shit. Hold on, let me get it up here. Ooh, don't knock that down. Don't knock it down. Let me find it. Software. Later. Later. Ain't say nothing back. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, it's a bunch of phone calls and gaming on it. Oh, from a 717 number. Let me look up here. Then not. What? Okay, let me quit messing around. Like, get out of that shit. Don't find the shit you want to find.
Oh my god, I was hanging out with Emily today and we literally.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to that one. Where that girl at? Oh, here it go.
Fresh lemonade! Sorry, kid, I don't get paid till Friday. Just use Bridget and get up to $250 instantly with no credit.
So this is high school student, right?
If you'd
This
like
was 10
arrest
days ago.
content, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss
And
out on future videos. On November 7th,
let
2024,
me see.
a deputy
Let
with
me
the Wilson
cancel
County
the
Sheriff's
green
Office
screen.
responded to a disturbance at a local high school. Upon arrival, the officer made contact with the suspect, an 18-year-old female named Micaiah.
Let's go. Then you can come back and do whatever you have to do.
So what am I going down here for?
They're going to tell you. Thank you. It's a great decision.
What am I going down here for?
That's a great decision. All right, y'all. Oops, sorry. Let's go.
Put it on here.
Let's go.
I'm not. You keep with me. What am I going down here for? For what? For what? Okay, for what? For what? You do have to.
We will talk about it with you in the
Okay, for what?
Let's go.
You're off me, Coco. I don't give a f. You know that.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's just go.
For what?
Where are you trying to get to?
For what? For what? What am I going for?
They're going to tell you
For what?
to do.
For what?
They're
Since you
gonna
want to
tell
whisper in your headphones, what? What am I going down here for? What am I going down here for? Huh? What am I going to the office for?
Why are you getting in his face?
Because he told me every day he just did this shit yesterday. Yes. He's a bitch. Yes, he's a bitch. Yeah, yes he is. You are too, bitch. You are too, bitch. All y'all some bitch.
appreciate you complying. Thank you.
I just gotta know if these high school
Man, that hurts.
students
That
are
hurts.
acting
So much.
today.
Oh, man.
This girl's 18 years old and still in high school. You think something wrong with her?
No, that shit is so especially quarters. Especially when you're going nobody, that is. Hey, how was it?
You're right.
Now this is the part I don't like.
Every day. Every day. Just got school. Just got dropped out.
Let's talk.
You already, as soon as he seen me, start whispering the motherfucking headphones. Okay, you're not mad, I am. So you don't feel how I feel.
Okay, we'll come talk about it.
Okay. Hello?
Now they gonna put her in this room. She's calling her mom on the phone.
So when I get to school, the man's sitting around. Here you go, go in the office. I'm like, I'm going to take my picture. He like, no, you're not doing that. So I get in the room, take my picture. He called the police, everybody, because I'm trying to go in the office, take my picture. I'm like, you talking about go to the office? I'm like, for what? He like, I can't tell you, we don't have to give you a reason. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to take my picture. Like, what? And they mad, like, they don't in the office now for what? For what? I still don't have a reason. Why am I here?
If you
Why?
let us talk, we'll
Because I'm
talk.
going to take my pictures? For what? Okay, why?
You want to talk?
No, I've been wanting to talk to you in the hallway.
Go in that room and we'll
No.
tell you why.
See, they said go in that room. First of all, it's 3 men. We in high school. I wouldn't want my daughter to go in that room.
I don't take my picture, y'all just stay here.
You're not taking your pictures.
Well,
He told you that.
I'm not taking my pictures, I guess.
And then they get buck wild on her. Hold on.
Yeah, can I move the top one, y'all?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's do that. Hello.
We can't hear her. I can't hear her.
What up, Joshua Gabriel? Carpe, Capri.
You said you want to talk to me.
All right, look. What you say? Carpe said, what you say, Carpe? I know you said some shit.
I can't hear her.
Carpe said, gonna lock her ass up. Yep. It get worse.
So you don't hear her say, hi, sir, how are you? I hear her perfectly fine.
Turn up the volume.
Stop lying.
Turn up the volume.
Talk. You hear her. Hello, Mom.
You need to relax. And you need
She
to get
said,
out of
hello,
my face.
how are you?
You need to get out of my face. Because I'm not playing. You need to back up. I'm going to give you one other option. And then I'm going to have to be forced to do something because you want to get in my face.
Do you not hear my mama talking to you or no?
I will call her from an office phone.
For what? She on the phone already.
That's okay. I will call her from an office phone. I'll let her know what's going on.
All right, what's going on? Let me know.
We'll talk to her in there. Like
Okay, tell me what's going on. Why am I here? Why?
Go in that
Okay,
office
why am I
and we
here?
will tell you what's going on.
No, y'all just want to mess with me every day. Y'all just
No. Don't touch him.
every day. This is mine.
Oh, she's not going to snatch that, is she? Okay. Now you're done. Now you're done. Listen. Don't do that.
Bro, get off of me, okay? Get off of me, bro.
Don't do that.
Okay, don't do that. Get off of me, bro. Get off of me.
See all this touching?
Keep your hands on.
I don't like all that
Get your
touching.
hands off of me, bro. Yes.
Now they're men.
Bro, get off of me. Okay, I'm stopping. Stop touching
I don't
me,
know
bro.
if them is the cops or what.
Now.
Bro,
Stop resisting now.
get off of me.
No,
They
you're done.
sure enough.
You're
Okay,
done.
I
You
can be
put your
done.
hands on administrator. You are done.
Bro, Coco, cut it down.
Stop.
I'm not fucking resisting. Get the off of me, bro.
You're,
You fucking pushing me and shit. I'm not resisting. I'm sitting on the fucking bed.
you're making it worse.
Bro, if I was resisting, I would be beating your ass right now. Get the fuck off of me.
Get off the table now. I'm done
You
with
just
you.
put me on the table, bitch.
I'm done with you.
Bro, get off of me. I
Leo!
don't care. Call who you gotta call. I was on the phone with my mama.
You send it back and get a specific high school. I got one juvenile.
Bro, do that.
Fighting.
Do that.
All right.
Do that.
You need to calm down.
I am calm.
All right.
I was calm.
I'm done.
I was calm.
Now,
Be done.
put your
Be
hands-
done. I don't care. You put your hands on me. What's up? What's up? The fuck, you want to put your hands on me? Now you want to press charges, bro. Get off of me. Okay, be done. I don't care.
Put your hands
Move,
behind your
Coco.
back.
I don't
Put your hands
move.
behind your back.
Get
Put your
off
hands
of me,
behind your
bro.
back. Okay, done.
We shouldn't even wear shirts or shorts.
Down, bro. Stop.
That was shorter than fingertips to our school. Hell yeah.
Please.
Hell yeah.
Bro, where's my phone? Where my mom on it?
Here.
What's your issue? Can I take my
Give me your hands.
Can I take
Give
my
me.
mic?
Yeah, I'll grab it.
I
Give
mean,
me your hands.
Open me, bro.
what you say, eat?
Take it.
Exactly.
Let me read.
You're not
Okay,
following
listen. Open me, bro. Let me read. Yes.
I just don't like that it's four men. What's up, Keep It Cute?
I know. Who the fuck do you think you is?
I just don't like that it's four men. Or, I mean, get you a female, the social worker, or somebody. Shit, Joshua said bite his face.
All right. Listen, I'm trying to help you, but you don't want to do it. You put your hands on administrator, I'm done. And now you're going to be taken into custody.
Yep.
So all you got to do is relax.
Yep.
But she's 18.
So you can either do this.
Get out my face.
I'm not moving.
All right, well, come on.
You're not going to call your mom.
Why?
Because you're done.
Okay, I'll call my mama.
And it's also about complying. See, look how much she's fighting. Right? So they gotta go a little force, you know what I'm saying? But it's just that I didn't like them going into that room. Like, that part would have had me kind of pissed off.
You destroy all the stuff. Get the fuck off me. Okay. Come on.
Y'all think she got a mental?
Wow. Wow.
Come on. 1 kilo 52, I have one in custody.
Look at the phone coming in.
I'm straight. I'm sitting down.
Take a seat now. I'm not asking you.
Coco, boy.
Take a seat and stop resisting.
Ooh,
Chill
boy.
out.
Boy.
She talked too much for starters, yep.
Come on.
Now look at her.
Just sit down. Just sit. Relax.
Then she start laughing. Considered her adult, her ass is going to jail. She implied they wouldn't manhandle her. They have to also look out for their safety and others. That's true. Then they go in her purse and find her shit. Now she had weed.
Okay, let's go to my office, please. And you
Stacy, yep.
All right, let's go. Well, too bad.
Look, see.
I'm escorting you. Chill out.
Yeah, he better move because he know how to get boy. Yeah, all right, boy. Hey, okay, let me go. I can walk. Ooh.
No.
Try this skill-based real money game.
That's deep,
You can win
y'all.
up to $50 to $80 for each match.
Some big ass motherfucking ass.
Hey, okay, let me go. I can walk. Ooh.
No. You need to relax. Stop resisting.
I don't even want to touch me. I can walk, Dolo, move, bruh.
She is.
You can't sit through the same door, dumb bitch. Move. Damn, okay, move. Sit down. Girl, shut up.
Sit up. We're going to go to this seat. I want her handcuffs behind her back.
Yeah.
Clearly she was resisting fighting.
Gone, Carpe.
Like, get them on her front best way I could. You don't have to run. I'm not running away.
No, I don't care, but you're fighting.
I'm not.
Okay, you are. It's for his safety. So,
Yes, you are.
okay, you're not like a child. We're gonna treat you like a child. Okay?
Okay. Do that.
I will.
All right. Do that.
Listen, we don't.
I hate to say this, but it's always our people
That's common
that do
sense.
too
I
much.
don't got it.
And when they want to blame law enforcement, it's always not the case, yeah? Act like a young lady, not some hardcore dude.
You're gonna
Facts.
catch your resisting charge if you already have it.
I already
Relax.
did, bitch, obviously.
Relax.
I already resisting. That's why you call it job to
Relax.
I am relaxed. Can you not blow my arm? I already put it behind my back. I did that.
I'm going to send you some interesting stories to show. This is good content. Thank you, Corpe.
Get off my neck, bro.
All right, she's double locked. All right, let's go and sit her down.
Sit down.
Well, you're about to get searched, so don't shove me.
Okay, so you're gonna catch another.
You're gonna
What's up, Miss
Off
B?
me, bro. I don't need you to touch me. Who the f called this? Like, take her out of
I'm
here.
glad he didn't break her purse.
You want to touch all on my neck and shit? What's up?
All right, take a seat.
I don't have nothing. What are you searching? I have
She thinks she entitled.
It's a big spot.
Don't care. Guess who's running the show? Not you.
Yep.
So chill out. Talk yourself into an amount of trouble that you don't even want to be in.
Yep.
All right, so because you have been fighting, you're going to be put in this ground locking station. So if you want, you can chair up a little to make it more comfortable. Go ahead and sit back. All right, well, just sit there then.
She said it gives you
So
anxiety.
you're now in custody, obviously, for battering on a school board employee, battering on a law enforcement officer, resisting with violence, and obviously the possession of marijuana and everything else that you have. So, and
They
then
racking
obviously
them and
you
stacking
guys,
them on her.
I mean, I think she resisted you. We can do resisting times two if we want, but hey, how are you? Good. You want to come with me?
That's her
Miss, can
mom.
we use your office? All right, how you doing? All right, come on in. All right. So I'm Deputy Cook. I'm the school resource deputy. And Mr. Kennedy can kind of explain a little bit about what happened beforehand. If you,
I already did.
Okay, so explain to you a little bit about what happened. I guess she walked past him. He had some discipline that he wanted to address. She wouldn't have it. I'm sure she was using profanity, refusing to comply with his order. Started yelling, and he called me. I overheard the yelling, at which point
You
I
remember this
responded.
one?
All right, she went into a classroom that was doing pictures. That was active classroom too. They were doing their computer work, and she started yelling, refusing his orders and things of that nature. At which point we tried to escort her to the dean's office.
Some of the charges
So
would have
she's
been
going to get charged
avoided.
for all that.
Is
She is 18 years
government.
old. She does not go to
I
juvenile
mean,
court.
exactly because of
She's going to go
TJ and
to
how he
Greenwich
used
jail.
to show
She's
his
going to get
ass.
battered
Yeah.
on a law enforcement officer. She's going to get resisting a law enforcement officer's violence.
But
And
as
she's
you
going to
can
get
see,
campus
the
disruption.
mother's
Okay,
demeanor,
so that's 2 felonies and a misdemeanor. Yeah,
she's clearly upset.
I understand. We understand.
Renee P. You said, come on with the content.
All right, so let's grab all your property. You tell me what you want to keep. I would suggest that everything go with your mom, so that way you don't have property there. You might let me take that off. So
Renee P. the bartender.
get that off because that can't go with you, and any other kind of jewelry would definitely be helpful. Okay, that's all her property. Okay.
These
No
kids
problem.
is
You don't
out of
need to
control,
apologize.
Miss
You
B.
didn't do anything wrong. It was her. It's no reflection on you. Okay. At this point, they're adults. They make their own decisions, and this is what happens. You make a wrong decision on that line. Okay. So she needs to learn, just like you said. This is her opportunity. All right. This might help. All right. All right. So you've been searched. Go ahead and enter.
Yeah, she just hushed. They would have been even. They wouldn't have found their stash at all.
You caught it. Good job. All right. There you go. Here. Would you like the seatbelt on? Very well. You gonna put it on? Yeah, let me put it on.
Look, she's real calm now.
Go lean back.
What's up, Lady Marie?
In the end, Micaiah was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer with violence, disturbing or disrupting school, possession of nicotine under 21 years of age, and possession of less than 20 grams of marijuana. She ultimately reached a plea bargain and pled no contest. She was sentenced to 1 year of house arrest, followed by 2 years of probation. She was also ordered to complete 50 hours of community service. If you like this video and want to see more like it,
Whoa! All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. These kids is out of fucking control. I'm serious. Now, I didn't like some of it because, I think they ought to have a woman, there to, manhandle her ass. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, she's scared now. You see that shit? To put you in cuffs and haul you off like trash that make you act like some goddamn sense. Now, y'all know that our president signed a bill for them to put discipline back in the school on the teachers, okay? Meaning that paddling and all that shit's gonna be going back into effect now. You gonna try to paddle these ones when they acting like straight up monkeys in the zoo? Honey, girl. Sounds like juvenile charges and juvenile consequences. Speak from experience for my son. It's a slap on the wrist. Those consequences ain't shit. No, she's charged as an adult because she 18, Stacy. She 18. So she got a 1 year house arrest, 2 years probation, uh, 50 hours of community service, which really, for real, that ain't shit either, Stacy. She 18 and she hitting on folk. Man, look. Now, there was this one thing, I gotta find it. Uh, but the reason why I'm bringing this up, y'all, is because Trump signed a bill that's gonna put discipline back in the schools based on the teacher. Now, y'all, I came up in that era. I'm talking about sixth, seventh grade, eighth grade. It stopped, okay. But you got a paddle. You had this. It was a chart. I never forget it on the wall. Chewing gum, one swat. Talking while the teacher's talking, two swats. Shit like that was on. You understand? And they paddled you in front of the whole classroom, honey, in Detroit. I don't know whether it was because when I got up to Pittsburgh, paddling was out the door. Okay, and then too, there's other schools where the teachers did not paddle you. You got this red little card ticket, and you got sent up to the principal, and the principal would say you want it on your behind or you want it on your hand. That was the choices that you had, but you gonna get that paddle. All right, now we talking about kids of today. That paddling ain't gonna work. You gonna have to tase their ass. Y'all think paddling gonna work? Them kids gonna get to fighting like somebody trying to steal their lunch money. Honey, you got to tase these goddamn kids. These kids don't know nothing about no paddling. You gonna bring the paddle back in the room and give it to the teacher to discipline. Now, I done seen about 5, 6 videos where this one girl, the teacher took the phone. The girl said, yeah, you know you can't take these kids' phones. See, now y'all, and we know about the phones because we the same way with the phones, right? You can't do that with the phone. Well, she went to take the girl's phone, and damn it, if the girl didn't get started had to fight the teacher, teacher tried to fight the kid. Child, please. And teacher, she must have had on the thong, and she bent all over and shit. And I'm like, God damn, for real? Like that? Remember the scare? Yeah, that's the Scared Straight program. I remember that little boy so tough enough. He got in there and them people was talking about coming in there and doing all kinds of ungodly things to him. He got scared as hell. I said, Now there's a video of this girl fighting the teacher, okay? Now, told you the teacher took the phone. And you can't take these kids' phones, not nowadays. These kids act like a damn plum ass fool. They act like a fool. Yeah, taste their ass. It'll calm them down outside of roughing them up. You understand what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna get nowhere roughing them up. You gonna wind up being in the fight with they dumbasses. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to find it, y'all, because I gotta start saving the shit I be running across. But this shit tripped me out because I was like, damn, this girl going in. I mean, she going in hard. Like, what the fuck is this shit? I seen students get in a fight with teachers. You know what I mean? And there's a whole bunch of them. But y'all, that's a little bit too much. Man, my mother would whoop my ass if I even dared try to get like that with these teachers. I could never. I could never do that. Shit, my mom would have tore my ass up. Yeah, scared straight belt. You ain't never lying a belt on that ass. Yeah, they think they grown. What the hell's wrong with them? I mean, damn. I understand that we got these issues going on, but Which you, first of all, you 18 in high school. So you really need to just go on ahead and get on up out of there and get your GED. You know what I'm saying? Just get your GED, sis, and call it a wrap. Cause ain't no sense of going through all of that. You know, you're beyond. You grown. You understand? And these mamas, and they don't have no too much control over the kids, because the kids ain't even getting what they need to be getting because they so fucking stupid and irrational and ignorant and everything else. How you gonna get anything out of these damn kids if they acting a fool? You know what I mean? Really? Hold on, let me type it in. Teacher fights. Teacher fights student. Let me see if I can find it this way. Not the old crazy shit. Okay, all right. Here go one.
This is what happened to a teacher who took away a student's phone.
Okay, here it go.
The student
Look.
first pepper sprayed her teacher in the classroom before
Look,
doing
y'all.
it again in the hallway as she demanded her phone back. She apparently had her phone taken away for Googling test answers. This is what happened to a teacher who took away a student's phone. The student first pepper sprayed her teacher in the classroom before doing it again in the hallway as she demanded her phone back. She apparently had her phone taken away for Googling test answers. This is what happened to a teacher who took away a student's phone. The student first pepper sprayed her teacher in the classroom
Pepper
before
sprayed
doing
him.
it again in the hallway as she demanded her phone back. She apparently had her phone taken away for Googling test answers. This is what
Oh yeah,
happened
that's
to a
right.
teacher
I
who
ain't
took
think
away
about
a
that.
student's phone.
She tased him.
The student first pepper sprayed her teacher in the classroom before
She
doing it
tased
again
him.
in the hallway.
Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? She tased him. Now here go another one. It's a bunch of them. Look.
This student hit the teacher.
But what happens next is insane. The
Look at the
teacher rolled
teacher.
up his sleeves and asked her to apologize.
Ooh.
So you have to apologize? No.
He slapped the shit out of her.
She got up and went to call her mother, but the teacher snatched her phone.
Get off your phone, like I said.
Everyone jumped in to stop the fighting, but when she tried to snatch it back, he smashed it.
I'm gonna smash your phone right now.
I dare you.
Who behaved worse? Leave a comment.
I told you, get off of your phone right now. Get off of your. Get out of my face!
This student hit the teacher. But what happens
He
next
rolled
is
up his
insane.
sleeve.
The teacher rolled up his sleeves and asked her to apologize.
Okay. So you have to apologize?
He slapped the fuck out of her. Ooh.
She got up and went to call her mother, but the teacher
She went to
snatched
call her mom. Y'all, hold on. I gotta find that one. The one I really want is the one where she motherfucker, that girl got in a whole fucking fight. This ain't it. I want to find it so bad. Oh my God, let me find it, please. Y'all, these kids is up out of control. I want to find that one. Hold on. And I gotta find one. Teacher fight student. Hold on. Is it this one? It's the one. Probably is. Hold on. Hold on. That's how I'm getting to it. Oh, teacher sued allegedly for. That ain't the one. This the one where the teacher fights the student, and they really get to banging for real. Is this the one? Student arrested after fight. Oh, yo, teacher fight. They gonna ban me if I show it anyway, because it's gonna be newness in it, because she fought her. She fought her ass hard too. That I just like I just teacher please only no that ain't it. I'm fine that y'all should have saved it. But I've been looking at this shit and I just been saying to myself, like, what the fuck, man? How are they supposed to teach these kids when they acting like this? All right, y'all, check this one out.
My child locked on this bus and will not let them off. This Facebook Live by Misty Grubbs shows the moment her fifth grader Bella and other Center Hill Elementary School students were on a bus with a driver who did not immediately open the door.
Why will she not let him off the bus?
I don't know. Throughout the 4-minute video, you can see kids begin to be pulled off the bus through windows, crying, screaming, and looking for their parents.
Hold on, calm down, baby. Where's your mom?
Today, Grubbs says she dropped Bella off at school. Her family and many others left with unanswered questions.
Why did the bus sit there for 40 minutes with children on it, as hot as it is?
Grubbs says her daughter told her the driver pulled over and
This ain't the one I want. I want the one with the damn woman now. Hold on. Student fights teacher and the teacher's ass was showing. Now, goddamn it. I had to put it in there like that, y'all.
SS was showing.
I had to put it in there like that, y'all, to see if I could find it. Hold on. Teacher busts his ass trying to what? Teacher puts in what? This ain't none of the ones. Teacher slapping a student. Okay, let's get it.
52 times to stop it. Now, when are you going to stop it? I've just had enough.
You can't do that.
And he slapped him.
You can't hit him. I'm gonna tell the principal. Yes, you did. You slapped him. It's not a love tap. I'm gonna go tell the principal. I'm going to tell the principal. No.
I've told you 52 times to stop it.
Did he slap him?
Now, when are you going to stop it? I've just had enough.
You can't do that. You can't hit him. You can't hit him. I'm not slapping you. No, just hit his hat.
No, that ain't it.
Oh my God! Hey!
Yeah. Do you want
Damn, I can't find it. I'm mad.
to stop?
Is this the one?
It's sixth period English at Iroquois High School. Desks and chairs scatter as a female teacher and a male student trade blows. Watch again. A different angle. The male student appears to push the teacher first. Then she fires back with much more force.
I fell over a desk.
14-year-old Cameron Jennings says it all started when the teacher...
See, I'm tripping. This ain't the one. That's all right. But there's a whole problem with these kids. Oh. What the fuck? Girl, do y'all see that? Did he just hold a GUN to her ass? Get the fuck out of here. I ain't see that one. Oh, hell no. Now you can't go and do off and shit like that. That's crazy. Now see, it's gonna go to a place where it's gonna be too violent and too volatile if they put discipline back in the teacher's hands. Because some of these people is off the chain. You know some of these teachers ain't wrapped too tight. They already be doing a lot of shit. Now you already got the kids crazy as hell. And then you gonna put a nutcase teacher in there and give them permission to discipline the kid. Now you know how people feel about other people discipline them. Whether or not they're getting discipline at home from the parent. surely don't think they need to put that in the school. Now, I know that some of these kids probably need to be rousted up and locked down because they is wild, like just like wild wildebeest running around. I get it. But some of that shit about that disciplining kids in school, I don't believe in because that shit could cause a problem. You know, these teachers they might you might get a nut job. I mean, I guess it's a 50-50 split probably in my mind on that, but they need to have some more control over the shit. Now they fucked up when they took out discipline in for everybody. Now I know there's some kids that was getting abused in this discipline shit, but they didn't let the kids being able to call the police on the parent for even touching them when they really do need their ass beat. For real. Now, it says spoil the child and spare the rod in the book. You got to whoop that ass. Like, all right, y'all, I know y'all ain't that old. If y'all in my age bracket and somewhere in about the 40s, we got our ass beat for doing fuck shit. But I don't think the teachers should be doing that like that. It needs to be a controlled environment. A teacher here put a boy in the coma. You see what I'm saying? It need to be a controlled environment. I mean, it has to be some rules to the game. Like, there's got to be something. Texas teacher, look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Natalie Garcia was arrested Monday, charged with 4 counts of child endangerment after this video came to light. You can see these are 12 and 13-year-olds at Kimbrough Middle School in Mesquite, Texas, whose faces have been blurred because they're minors, appear to be fighting each other at the encouragement of their substitute teacher. The incident was caught on a cell phone video obtained by NBC Dallas. The mother of the student who filmed this video says she was shocked at what she saw.
I was devastated. I was like, I couldn't watch the full video. I had to stop it multiple times because I didn't think it was real. I said, this must be a prank. This is not real.
According to Martinez, her daughter told her Garcia pushed desks aside to create a space for the students to fight each other, with some leaving the classroom bleeding.
I do not want this on record.
The school district confirmed the teacher encouraged the fighting and told a student to keep watch at the door while fights took place.
Who in their right mind? Because I trust my child to go to school, but I also trust the staff to keep my kids safe. And then this lady, she actually making them fight.
Mesquite Independent School District
well, I'll be damned.
Calling Garcia's action.
What? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Wait, hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. Hold on. I'ma find it. Where's that? Teacher and student fight. Here it go. Hold on.
You gonna hear me?
Hold on.
Go to jail. Get out of my room. 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 Bitch. Get out of my room. You touch me again, you're going to jail. Get out of my room. Touch me again. Get out of my room. Get out of my room. Get out of my room. Oh, fuck yeah. Bitch, you gonna hit me? You're gonna go to jail. Get out of my room.
Thank you, Renee P.
Get out of my room. Get out of my room.
See, ain't nobody dealing with that shit.
Permanently. Teacher loses his
look
classroom after seeing student being bullied.
Look at that shit.
Teacher loses his mind in the classroom after seeing student being bullied.
What's up, man?
Teacher.
See, I'm sorry, that's just too much.
This high school teacher gave out a test, but it wasn't a normal one. The last question on the test says, the first person to stand up and move loudly.
Oh, no.
Want free schools?
This teacher got fired for what she said to a student. Because this teacher got really angry when her student was talking back.
But maybe you don't have good sense because you're sitting here arguing with me.
So the angry teacher walked over to the student and aggressively screamed at him.
And you're making me mad, and I'm gonna send you to the office if you don't shut up!
This teacher was fired for breaking a student's phone because this student started using his phone in the middle of class when the teacher decided to start yelling at him to put his phone away. But the student decided to ignore him, so the teacher walked over, grabbed the student's phone before breaking it in front of the whole class.
April Fools! April Fools, everybody!
If you got pranked, subscribe. This teacher got fired for...
I don't want to.
Parents be like,
Hey, my...
I'm mad because I can't find it. But needless to say, y'all, this shit. Y'all got kids in school. You know what I'm saying? I know that bill is getting ready to come into effect. Y'all should be receiving stuff in the mail. If you got kids, if you have not, call your local school. Y'all find out if they gonna call to put paddling in there, and just be aware, yo. Just be aware. That's all I could say. Cause I know, I know how the paddling system go. I remember being in it as a kid, and right, Lynn. It's just I had one of my friends, Shauna. Shauna was a sixth grade teacher. Now, as we was coming up, like I'm talking about, Shauna wanted to be a teacher. She used to play. We used to play. You know, I used to play house and shit like that. She used to play teacher in school. Like, so I remember, like, so back young, that's all she wanted to do. And she lived in Cleveland, Ohio. This is when I was living in Cleveland. And anyway, Shauna was real tight with the school. She had the after school program where she had a charm school and an etiquette school, trying to teach the girls how to cross their legs, how to sit, and things like that. She would teach them how, at the dinner table you put the plate and the fork and how it all go. She did stuff like that after school. Uh, uh, Something happened between her and another young lady, and needless to say, she got stabbed 3 times. The young lady was not allowed to attend this particular school charm after school thing because there was no room. They didn't have enough room, and she wanted to come in with the other girls, and she kept telling her, "No, you got to wait for the next time. Open up and put your name on the list. It's only been so many people to get in." And her grades wasn't good, the student grade. I remember that. She's saying, and plus you have to attain a B. You got to be able to get a B. And she's explaining to the girl why she couldn't come into the charm school after school program. And the girl came out with the little paring knife and stabbed her like 3 times. And she lived, but she never taught again. That's what I'm saying. They do too much. They do too much. I'm telling y'all, they put discipline back in the school with these kids. Everybody pay attention. You got nieces, nephews that's in school, pay attention. Because they're getting ready to do it, okay? And if you don't, if I'm wrong, and maybe I'm misleading anybody, Google it. Google it. I ain't gonna tell you nothing that I ain't got no kids, and I'm so glad, Father God, oh Jesus, that I wouldn't have to raise my kid in this environment as far as learning. And I probably would send my child no public school. You would probably go to a private school, or I would teach you at home. But then that's a double-edged sword. Because if you teach them at home, they become socially inept. I have to go look. Thank you, Miss B. No problem, baby. Thank you for stepping down, dropping down in the chat. Thank you so much. But, it's a double-edged sword because if you teach them at home, then they don't know how to socialize. But then again, These kids are socially inept. Y'all ever go to a store and a kid see an older adult come in the store and they walk in, they just let the door close? That kind of shit. That's some shit you got to learn at the crib. Please and thank you. Okay? That yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. We was taught yes ma'am, no sir, yes sir. That's what we was taught. And please and thank you, honey. And then if you see an older person going into the door, you hold the door open and let the adult go in before you, especially if they're older. Not now. You can't get none of that shit. Let me tell y'all something. When I did that lawsuit, when that kid in that grocery store hit me with them 15 grocery carts, you understand me. Okay? And the boy didn't even say sorry. That it took him a long way. I probably wouldn't have pressed charges, but he was so ignorant. It didn't even hit you that hard. You a fool. How you know how hard it hit me when I'm the one that felt the hit? Then I'm saying, then I'm look, I go from 0 to hell in 2 millimeters of a second. Because if you get ignorant, I'm coming back. Sorry, with either who the fuck you think you talking to. I mean, I'm going to match that energy. That's what I'm going to do. So I can't imagine, like, my niece, God rest her soul, when these kids was going to try to jump her. I said, what time do you get out of school? And I'm like, you going to whoop their ass one-on-one. Ain't going to be no jumping. Right? When I showed up at the school, these little punk-ass kids didn't want to fight. Oh, no. Oh, y'all going to fight. We going to move down here, and she going to whoop your ass. That stopped the bullying. But that's just one incident. You be seeing these kids getting bullied in school, and then they snap the fuck out and come in here and shoot up everybody in the goddamn school. Because they ain't got no discipline in the school. So it's a double-edged sword. It's like, should they put it in the school to get these wild-ass hellions together? Or should they get the discipline and should they put it in the principal's hand? But wait a minute. Some of these people is off the Richter scale. You can't give them that control. Exactly. Respect go both with discipline and courtesy kind of starts at the home. So if you got a mama in there who all messed the fuck out, chasing dragons and smoking out of pipes and shit, crazy as hell, having all kinds of fuck shit going on in their crib, how can the kids survive? And when they get to school, they got an attitude. Needless to say, we are in tumultuous situations here. And it's all volatile. So why y'all gonna bring the damn thing back in, the discipline back? Well, then bring in the national anthem on that. We had to stand up. All right? And say that shit every day. And because we are in a black school in the inner city of Detroit, we had to sing Lift Every Voice and Sing. We had to do the black national anthem, and then we had to do the regular national anthem. And to the republic for which it served, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Look, we had to do that shit. You had to put your hand over on the chest and do it. And if you didn't, you got kicked out of the school and you wasn't in the damn school. And that's all there is to it. You didn't have a choice. It wasn't even about religion. We wasn't up there saying prayers. We was doing the damn national anthem. And then we did the black national anthem. And then we sung Lift Every Voice and Sing. That's how I know it. How many people know the black national anthem, y'all? The black one I'm talking about. We did both. They ain't got that kind of structure in the school no more. When you get to school, you turn your phone in. God damn it. Turn your phone in and you get it at the end of the school day. That's how that go. What's up, Nicole? You get it at the end of the school day. Turn your phone in. You can't pay attention if you got the damn phone in your hand. You remember that, Lynn? California was Hispanic. There you go. We had to learn that. Shit. They don't know nothing about what we had to go through back in the day in school and had to do all of the things that we had to do. They don't know nothing about that. That gave you culture and structure and discipline right there. Why did I just want to say one nation under the groove? One nation. I wanted to say one nation under the groove. Oh my God. But you know, our principal was tough. And our vice principal was tough. Honey, you didn't want to go see Dr. Carr. Oh, if you're going to go see Dr. Carr, you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? That was the assistant principal. Now, if you go see Dr. Vassar, that's the damn principal. Big strapping country man. Nobody wanted to go in there with his ass. You straightened up and you flew right. And the last thing you wanted was to have to take a note home. Well, see, my ass wasn't good in school. So I was one of them kids that used to try to change the grade. I tried to change the damn grade. Turn that D to a B. Put a line in the middle. You know them notes they tack home, you got to take home. All right? Shit, somehow my note would get lost along the way. I remember one time taking one of them notes and ripping it up in shreds and using it like confetti as I was on my way home. All right, I was one of them kids. All right, I was just bad as fuck. I was bad. Okay, so imagine doing that with a kid now. You know damn well that note ain't going nowhere. Now they get to email you and tell you what's going on. They'll email you and tell you your kid's up here acting crazy. All right, but then if the mother go up to the school to take care of the crazy acting kid and whoop his ass in the school or her ass in the school, then here come child protective services and all of that shit. So what y'all want? What y'all want to happen? God damn it! I'm glad I ain't got no kids to gotta worry about in school and shit. Cause what y'all want to happen? These teachers is smacking the kids, and now y'all want to give them the discipline. These kids is wild as hell and punching the teacher. God damn. My whole class got a whooping at school. We was in the early 80s. There you go. They can't do that now without the kids beating them up. You understand what I'm saying, Nicole? That's where I'm at with it. So I'm like, damn, well, what we supposed to do? What is the kid? What is the parent supposed to do? And that was it. That was the girl, Detroit. I'm talking about. I'm coming up through the 70s. I graduated in 1980. So you know, when I got when I left Detroit, there was no paddling in Pennsylvania. Okay, shit, you got your ass walked. There was certain ones you didn't want to go see. There were certain teachers that had that kind of respect. You know what I mean? That you didn't want to fuck with them. So you know, they're at a serious impasse, and it's because it don't matter how you do it, they wrong. No whoopings. We got paddle. You had the choice, your hand or your butt, and it was the chart. Chewing gum, one paddle. Talking during class, two paddles. You know what I mean? It was like down the line like that. Yeah, fighting in class, you got about 10 of them mugs. And then there was certain ones that you had to go in front of the class and get it done. Certain ones you had to go to the principal's office and get it done. And best believe that after you got paddled, you was off school for about 3-4 days. And your parent had to come and pick you up, which meant that that parent had to leave a job and come get your simple ass, and then you know you got your ass beat when you got home, right? Let me tell you something. As they start getting up into the era of the '90s, and they start taking, they're beating their child, like they abusing the fuck out of them. And my one cousin, I remember her taking the baby into the bathroom and whooping the baby's ass in the bathroom. She come out the bathroom, ain't they gonna call the police on her? The child was running around in the store, opening up shit and eating it like she had it. You know what I'm saying, y'all? These kids are something else. But that one girl, you 18 now. You 18 now. You can't be acting like no fool. You got to get your ass together. Because even if some kids, graduate 18 after last year, okay, just remember. Remember. Shit, I had a girlfriend's daughter that her IQ was so high, they double promoted her twice. That little girl was in college, 15, turning 16. But she had serious discipline at home. She had serious discipline at home. Signed permission slips for us, the principal, the paddle was, yep. It wasn't allowed to get a lower than a B or you grounded for 6 months. Girl. Why y'all think I used to change the shit? I like certain classes and shit. But they got police in schools. They got the police in school, and the police is trying to take the kids to jail. It's just out of control. It's out of control. I mean, look, man, I don't get it. I'm trying to understand the system. I know they got to do some things. Some things I know they got to do. But some of these kids, some of these kids got big, major ass problems. And these problems, we can't fix them. Some of these kids need psychiatric help. And then we're going to go even deeper than that. Where the fuck is this coming from? Then you want to go deeper than that. These kids done been molested at home. They done had all kinds of things go on with them. Like, really. The world is fucked up, man. But I feel sorry for any teacher that would have to endure getting beat up by a student. And these kids are strong. They buck strong. Yep. Shit. Tanya! These kids is buck strong. They buck wild and buck strong. Let me see, hold on. I got to find it because it ain't gonna let me live. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. Here it go. Booyah. Hold on.
Don't touch me. That's not my mom. Don't touch me.
Her whole ass was out. Look at the teacher.
Good teacher, good teacher.
Somebody get a teacher. 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 Somebody get a teacher. I'll give a get out. Get a teacher. 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 Y'all sit here and watch. Get a teacher. Get a teacher. Wrong with y'all. Get a teacher. Shit, that's my. Why does the rules not apply to everybody else? That's my phone. No, you did not keep nobody else's phone. And you finna give me my. Don't touch me. That's not my phone. Don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me.
Look how she hitting her. Whole full-fledged fight. Bam, 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 bam.
Good teacher, good teacher.
Somebody get a teacher. 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 Somebody get a teacher. Get out. Get a teacher. 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 Y'all go sit here and watch. Get a teacher. Get a wrong with y'all. Get a teacher. Get
Now that's some deep ass shit, y'all. That's the one I see you tell you said she believes she got fired. That's the one I was looking at. That fucked me up. I was like, hold on. You see, that's why turn your phone in when you go to school. They need to collect everybody's phone. That's what the problem is. These kids got these phones just like us. Y'all, we can't go nowhere without our phones. We can't go nowhere without our phones. Tanya, she did get fired. She should have. It's called restraint, not fight back. You fighting that bitch like she's on somebody you know on the street. That's a child. And you fighting her like that. Now, yeah, needless to say, she shouldn't have been coming in with the phone, but she pushed her, and that's how it went. First draw. That's like that. You knock that chip off my shoulder, and then we going wilding out. Back in the day, y'all remember back in the day, before we get ready to fight, you be like, knock the chip off. You put the thing on your shoulder, you be telling them people, knock a chip off your shoulder, knock it off, knock it off. As soon as they knock it off, that's the first blow, and you go in on them. Now see, ooh, I must have been a real bad kid, y'all. I was real bad. I was. I ain't gonna front. I was a bad kid. I was bad. Lord help my mama. But I fight. I don't give a fuck. I never was ignorant to the teachers, but I would fight in school. You touch me, and it's done. And I couldn't stop. I would blind rage on people. I was blind raging. Like, not nobody that really fight, right? But a person that fights so hard. That's my mom's problem with me was you fight so hard. Because see, I'm not just going to punch you, right? I'm picking up something and I'm hitting you with it. I'm taking your head and I'm running into the locker. I'm banging your forehead off the floor, like that type shit. All right? I want to hurt you. I want you to bleed. I don't want, you know what I mean, just a little fight. Mm-hmm. Yep. Tanya, get your ass. Put them phones up. Because I done ran into 99 and 1,000 videos about these kids. What's up, it's my turn? I done ran into 99 motherfucking problems videos with these kids. Yeah, exactly. It's just fine kids behaving. Teachers are supposed to stand there, take the blows. Fuck that. Yes, like that's what I'm saying. I'm straddling. Like I'm like, I'm 50-50 on this shit. I'm 50-50. Cause I'm like, God damn, should the parent what can you do? Then they put the discipline back in the school. Now y'all get ready to have a real big problem. What's up, my Lisa? You said Sugar Delight Tyson. Girl, look. I never had to go to no kind of anger management, but everybody up in Detroit, the way I'm understanding it, y'all don't mean no problem, no problem, no harm. People was rough around then, you know what I mean? And I had a sister that was a scaredy cat. Yeah, I wasn't running from no motherfucking body. You're going, and then I have to get the hospital bill because I did it. I did it. I did it. Okay, now, but you can't touch me though. School teacher was never an option for you. I said my friend Shauna, the little girl stabbed her with a paring knife 3 times. Now, I mean, it didn't. She stabbed her. I think it was the arm, the hand, like a defensive wounds. And the girl just snapped the fuck out. Shit. Your ass should have raised your child with respect and discipline. Yep. Listen, I'll never forget. I'll never forget it. The girl's father came up to the school and whooped her ass in front of the whole class. Now, she didn't just whoop her ass. He pulled her motherfucking pants down and beat that ass in front of the school. And she was one of them kids that used to bully people and always. And he got sick of her shit. And the teacher, he said, and I guess he must have told her one more call from the teachers, and that's it. He came up there with the big, thick brown belt. The granddaddy belt. He came with the granddaddy belt, man. Look. Shit, he whooped her ass in front of the class. And I remember saying to my friends, y'all, I would never want that to happen to me. Because he not only beat her ass, he pulled her fucking pants down and showed her bare ass. Y'all could have seen that girl twisting and turning and trying to cover up her ass. So her hands was taking a lot of the blows, but he was tagging that ass. And I mean, when he tagged her, this is, it ain't funny. It ain't funny. It really was fucked up. But when he was beating her ass, right, he was talking to her. You know how the parents used to say, didn't I tell your ass one more phone call and I'm coming up to whoop your ass in front of all these kids? Said, shut up, sit down, put it up. I mean, that's how many blows he was giving that ass. Then he snatched her up by her fucking collar and dragged her out of the goddamn school. Out of the class, I mean. That's how you know. Didn't I tell you? That's what he did. It's my time. And didn't I tell yo ass the next time I blah, 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 blah. I mean, every time he hit that motherfucker, he hit that motherfucker. I remember going home and saying, Mom, there was a dad that came up and beat the girl. My mother didn't agree with the dad beating the girl. But she had no problem with him beating her in front of the kids. And that's what you get. You shouldn't be in there acting a fool. I just know when I seen that and I asked my mom, would you do that? She said, yes. If you did way too much out of control, your problem is fighting. That's back when you could whip your kids in public. That's what I just said. Somebody I know went and beat the kid in the damn bathroom, and it came out and all kinds of cops and everything was there. Man, let me tell you something. Twice in my life I got jumped. And they was after my sister. Sister had a banging ass body. Bam, bam, bam. You understand? She was a basketball player, right? So everybody was on her. You know what I'm saying? but my sister wouldn't fight, right? That's how I got that little thing talking about my big sisters don't fight, but I do. I was good for going, what the fuck, what you say? I'm telling y'all, I was cussing like a sailor at fucking 10. Making cassette tape recordings of me cussing. I used to practice how I would cuss somebody out. KT, what's up, baby? Yeah, no, honey, I want to take you out. I want to take you out. I don't want to just, I don't want to kill you or not, but I want to maim you. I want to take you out. You know what I mean? Because it's like getting jumped. Just the first time I got jumped. I'm talking about, you know how you ever seen somebody get jumped and they really be on the ground and they be beating you and kicking you? See, my thing was never hit the ground. Never hit the ground. Long as you standing up, you can throw some blows. Put you in a home and I'm not coming. Disrespectful, embarrassing. I would have told him, I'm gonna put you in a home and I'm not coming back. Girl, Melissa. Listen, these people is crazy. My thing was never go on the ground. I don't care whatever you do. If you ever get jumped, never go on the ground and keep swinging. And learn how to knuck. I'm talking about you gotta knuck like the fuck. You know what I mean? You gotta go hard. So it don't matter what you got, whatever's around you. Now we in the field of grass and ain't no weapons for me to pick up. So all I could do was come with the best force that I could and boom, 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 knock them out, run. Right? Get them down and run. You know them little link chain things they used to have that was low to the ground? Y'all, I was leaping over them mugs. I was like, whoom, making it, booking it home. Booking it home, because I know if I get around by my house, there's some shit around there that I planted that I can fuck somebody up with. Right? So I was trying to get to the backyard. Damn, let me get to the backyard. I got my shit in the backyard. And I'm running, and then behind the bushes, I grabbed my motherfucking knife. Shit. Oh, them bitches was coming up behind me. I started swinging. Bitch want to be bold and come up to me, but you gonna get cut. Them bitches like, she got a knife. You see, back then, the weapon is like, you got a knife. This bitch crazy. She a cutter. And then I got the reputation of being a cutter. She'll get a knife. I used to go to school with knives, steak knives in my sock. I'm cutting you. See, because a lot of people, back then, they take you because you kind and you nice, you know what I mean? And they kind of like fuck with you. I got fucked with in every single school. It took one to try me. One, and then the rest of them was I did. After that, I got respect. I had to do one in every fucking school. So every time I went to school, it was one bitch that wanted to try me. One bitch. But they knew that I never started the fights, though, okay? That's why I never got, like, suspended. Only one time did I get suspended. All right? Only one time because they didn't see what was going on in the pool. The bitch drugged me to the deep, y'all, right? Let me tell y'all what happened. So the bitch drugged me to the deep. We was in swimming class. She drugged me to the deep in the bottom of the pool and sat on me. She could have drowned me. Honey, when I tell y'all, that was the worst fight ever. I don't never want to do that again. I don't never want to fight like that again. But once I got her ass once I got up out that pool, because finally, she seen me down there. Yeah, girl. The bitch drugged me to the deep, my Lisa, and sat on me. Bitch. Ooh, I'm telling you, it was bad. It was bad. Yep. It was bad. And I know it was bad because I couldn't stop myself. It was like, they had a lot of people on me. Like, it was a lot of people on me. And the way my mom tells me that they described it, it was like 5 people on me trying to get me off of her. But in my mind, I was calculating with it. Because once I got out the pool and I gained my composure and the whole thing, and then, she was in trouble with the swim coach thing. But that wasn't enough for me. You know what I mean? They made her get out of the pool and made her put on, get out of the pool, sit on the thing, the bench or whatever. My mind was trying to get my breath back because I thought I was going to drown. So after I got all done sputting and spitting and throwing up and shit and got myself together, then it's time for us to go to the locker room. My mind the whole time I'm throwing up, I'm fucking this bitch up. I already know what I'm going to do. So I come in there and she started laughing. Ha 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 ha. The bitch started laughing. I said, "Oh, I'm really mad now." So I started acting like I was sick, right? And she was 3 benches over, and I started acting like I was sick, and I was like, "Oh my God!" And so people started getting out the way, thinking I was gonna throw up. Girl, I grabbed that motherfucking bitch by the second bench, threw her in that motherfucking locker, bang, 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 bang. I remember banging her head in that locker until I seen her ears bleed. Fucking bitch. Bang, punching, fighting, bang, bang. They was trying to get my hand off the locker, and I had her wedged in there with my body so I could get the leverage, and I just fuck, 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 fuck. That bitch was trying to, I had her in the locker, y'all. In the locker. I grabbed her, look, t-shirt. Because she put her shirt on and pulling it down. I went t-shirt over her head. In that locker quick as a motherfucker. What's up, K-Shell? I ain't lying. Now, they said because I, premeditated it by getting sick and running over to, like I was going to throw up on somebody. But I was just trying to run over there to get at the set. Bitch was 3 benches down and I got leaped. That bitch got ready to move. I went swoop, t-shirt, boom, in the locker, bang, bang. I remember that fight. The child's ear was all swollen. The whole side of her motherfucking face was I was trying to knock her the fuck out. I beat her with the locker. I put her head in the motherfucking locker. I was like, bitch, now come on, y'all. We in swim class. Y'all, I don't go in the deep, right? This bitch drags me, go underwater, swoop my feet, drag me over to the deep, and sits on me. And you know how when you in the water, you can hear people, and I kind of heard somebody saying, she got Michelle under the water. The girl name was Delphia. I'll never forget her name. Delphia got Michelle under the water. And the coach started blowing the whistle. I remember hearing that whistle, but I also remember wiggling my way out from underneath her and coming up to the top fast. And I came out, when I came out of the pool, I started spitting and throwing up because the water had got me, girl. And the teacher was like, well, we don't do that in here. You won't be allowed. You get out of the pool. You said, I heard all of that. Meanwhile, I had like 2 or 3 of my friends was around me talking about, oh, you all right? And I was throwing up and everything. Mini skirt over her head. Leah, what you say? Hell yeah. Heck yeah. There ain't no rules to fighting. No, I seen this one fight on the internet, y'all. And the girl was on top of her. And somehow her cooch got by the girl's mouth. Child, the girl bit it. The girl bit the girl's cooch. I said, no. She bit it. The girl was like, yeah. I said, that's fucked up. I ain't doing no shit like that. I ain't doing all of that. No, you can go here with that. I ain't doing all that. Mm-mm. I ain't doing all that. I ain't gonna be. I ain't gonna bite the people. That girl was screaming. I was like, damn. That little girl was screaming. Yeah, yeah. She started crying. I know she did. That's a sensitive spot. Now, damn sure kicked somebody in it. Sure did. Kicked her right in it. I was like, I know, bitch. You gotta go. Kicked her right in there and knocked her ass the fuck down. Nah, I don't do that shit no more, though. Thank God for that. I don't do that no more. I don't act like that crazy. People got guns. Ain't nobody trying to get shot. Over no dumb shit. For real. Nobody's trying to get shot. Let people have their damn way. All about these teachers and this discipline and these kids, I ain't with it. I'm surely not with it. I think we need to step it up a little bit and possibly do something. But if you got kids and your kids is in school, know that they bringing that shit back in there for them. And that's fucked up, y'all. Because some people can't handle that. They can't handle that authority. You know, some people don't know how to justify or justly assert their authority. They get power hungry and control happy. And they don't know how to do it. You know, most people ain't mentally equipped or able to even operate like that shit. They don't live to see another day. That's the reason why it's so messed up right now, because they don't live to see another day. They can't take the L. Shit, you think I ain't got my ass beat the fuck up a couple times? Shit. The hell, I learned how to fight. Learn how to fight. You grow up in the house where the first bullies you got is in the house with you. You learn how to get with it. If you keep calling me out, talking about what you gonna do, then I'm gonna find out what you gonna do. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Oh yeah. They don't give you the right to discipline your child. And then here you is stuck like Chuck with this little bad, undisciplined child that you love because it's your kid, but you know they need discipline. You know they do. You know something wrong with them. Yes. We had good grounded morals instilled in us. And it's up to the parents to instill that kind of respect. And you can always know which child is being reared in that direction. Because when you see them out in the public, they acting like they got some sense. Miss Tia, what's up, baby? Oh, you best believe that, Tanya. See, uh-uh, uh-uh, uh-uh. I would have to beat your ass every time I see you. So that means it would be all the time. We have reoccurring situations with these two, yup. I would have to whoop your ass every time I see you. All about mine? If I had a child, it would, you know what? Look, God don't make no mistakes in the things he do. As you get older, you kind of learn that. God bless those people that have children that's able to rear them in the right way, because I would be a nervous wreck, especially if I had a boy. It don't even matter if I had a girl or a boy. It wouldn't matter. They are endangered species for real. And they're endangered for so many reasons. First of all, it's an epidemic. The epidemic is named GUN. Okay? That's the epidemic. So if you make it, a kid make it to 35, they done did good. Without having to experience anything that has to do with a GUN. I'm speaking from experience. These GUNs and these young, inexperienced hands have taken out people. Innocent people who had the best of their lives hit it for them, taken out. Genocide. And if you a boy and you make it without having to be in a gang, without having to fight your way through every damn thing, without having to be fearful that the niggas is gonna come with the GUNs and try to get you. Yes. I had 3 adult sons, 2 inactive gang members. See? And you gotta be, and you're scared. You don't know what's getting ready to happen. You know what I mean? You don't know what's getting ready to happen. And you don't know what nut gonna decide to nut up that day and want to go out and take somebody out. Yes. Oh, I had 2 nephews. And one of my nephews is street down with the music and everything. She said, I'll be right back. One calling out. Listen, you got to keep your kids right up underneath you and be close to them. And if the kids miss the bus by any shape, form, or fashion, no shame or fault of your own. Okay, first of all, don't be feeling guilty because you didn't do it. You did the best you could. But then you go ahead and make sure you instill it in the grandkids so they don't miss it. They be wanting you to, when your kid go to jail, throw them away. You don't throw the kid away when something happened to your child. You supposed to be there. It don't matter what they did. You know what I mean? You don't leave them thrown to the wolves. Your child is a part of you. That's one of your prized possessions. God gave you that child to mold and shape and form the way you want to. That's a lot of control and power over a human being. But it ain't your fault if they get out in the streets and go the wrong way. They are influenced by so many things. My God. It's never over till you leave up out of here. That's right. Unconditional love. And if you should just happen to have a child, all right? I'm speaking from somebody who don't have none and want it bad. When you have a child, that is God's gift to you. And it's your responsibility to protect them at all costs, good, bad, right, wrong, or indifferent. Right? And it is unconditional love. And when you don't have, I know I'll never, ever feel it from a child. But I know I got unconditional love. But it's the difference when it comes from the child. That part. And this is also speaking from experience. Please don't favor one child over the other. Because the child that's not being favored definitely feels slighted. Now, you might have one kind of love for one child. It might be a little bit over the top, but please don't play favorites because that ain't good for the child that ain't the favorite. It turns the child into a black sheep, and then they go off on their own. And it ain't like you shouldn't get the accolades for them succeeding, but actually you push them out because you favor one over the other. That's not good. That's not good. And then don't say it. This is my favorite child. Don't say that shit in front of the child that ain't favorite is feeling some type of way. I'm just speaking from experience. Just that you know what I'm saying. The child that's not favored is feeling some type of way when you say it in front of the child. Say that shit, keep it to yourself. That child, the child that's not favored is gonna grow up with complexes and things that they're gonna have to get over themselves, and they're gonna have to build their own shit up. We all the same. Look, y'all, I wanted a football team of kids. I wanted my kids, I wanted to have like 7 or 8 kids. I really did. I wanted there to be so many of them. And then I wanted us to rock rough and tough. I wanted us to be that family that, man, you fuck with one of them. Right? Miss Suge coming out and shit, her and her boys, man, them girls is rough. See what I'm saying? Cause you fight each other, I'm gonna whoop your ass. That's your sister, that's your brother. You don't never forsaken them for nobody. And still that shit. I know a family big, they called the Mitchells. Child, honey, there must be 16 of them. The mama had set of twins twice. There's about 16 of these kids, right? And I swear they grew up in the smallest house on the fucking block, right? My child, honey, when they come outside, all of them, it be like, woo, it's a crowd of people outside of all her kids. All her kids. I think she had like 8 boys, 6 girls, something like that. It was a bunch of them. You knew the Mitchells. And when you became friends with one of the Mitchells, you was friends with all of them. So if something went on with you, they was coming. They, oh no, something going on down there with Michelle. There's a bunch of them coming. Whoever around, they coming. If they couldn't get to you, they was going to call you on the telephone. I'm not talking about no cell phone. I'm talking about the landline. Yep. At the end of the day, shit, have your family be tight. Because it's fucked up. It's fucked up when they ain't tight like that and they ain't got that kind of sense about them. Don't it always, it was the smallest ass house, KT. I said, how the fuck they living up in there? I know how they was doing it. I know the twins. She had one set of girls and the boys. Two boys was twins. And she said, she was telling me, she said, nah, we're going to take our showers at about 8 o'clock. Her and the girls, twins was talking. We're going to take our shower about 8 o'clock. She said, I want to take it earlier than that because I want to go to bed. And she said, well, girl, we got to wait till 8 o'clock because so-and-so and so-and-so going to be in the shower by then. One shower, 16 kids, and a mama and a daddy. And I remember the daddy being a garbage man. I swear to God. I remember that. 5 and 6 of their own kids. Grandma had 10. 17, my family. See? Huge. And they didn't play. See what I mean? Don't y'all remember that one bunch of people in that family? Bunch of people in that family. They did not play. If you seen one get into something, you best believe the rest of them was there. Welcome back. Rest of them was there. They came out like gangbusters. Might not have been all 16, but you best believe about 8 of them. Because, see, back in the day growing up in Detroit, they was good for jumping when they know they couldn't whoop your ass one-on-one. So they would jump you. That's the shit we had to worry about when I was a kid, is getting jumped. Right? And one of my older sister's boyfriend taught me how to fight. I was young, 9, 8, 9. He was teaching me how to fight. He said, don't tell your mother. My boy. He said, don't tell your mother. He taught me how to fight. He taught me how to hit. He taught me how to hold my hand. Taught me not to tuck my thumb in my fist. He taught me how to pull the t-shirt over the head. He taught me how to get control of their arms, how to grab them, how to flip them, how to get them on the ground, how to turn them on their side so they can't get the fuck up and start wailing on that face. He said, beat them. He said, and if they act like they hitting harder than you, pick up something. And most of the time, motherfucker will hit harder than me. And I would pick up something. See? They got to teach you. He told me, and if it's too many of them, knock some of them down, get them off of you and run. Get them off of you and run. That's what he would tell me. Get them off of you and run. Because you can't fight all them people. You can get them one, bam, bam, bam. Swing hard and fast in a circle and spin on them. He told me to turn, spin in the circle and then go. That's how you get out of it. Girl. Then I had a roguish ass boyfriend that was just a violent ass motherfucker. He the one told me, you cut that bitch at the Achilles heel. I was like, no. Girl, I remember going over with my boyfriend. Now I'm 16, he 27. Know what I'm doing with an older man like that, child. We go over there. His one friend had broke out his window in his car. By mistake, he didn't mean to do it. But he kept running him around on paying him. He said, come on, we get ready to go over Suber's house. That was the name, Suber. Leslie Suber, never forget him. I said, we're going over Leslie. Oh, okay. So we going up there, and he said, come on up here with me. I got to show you something. I'm like, all right, this motherfucker going to show me what I don't know. So we get up to Leslie Suber's house. His mama answered the phone, answered the door. And he says, Leslie here? She said, hold on, I'll go get him. Dude came to the door smiling like a motherfucker, and I watched my boyfriend break his nose and his jaw in one hit. It was like somebody, y'all, his jaw fell over to the side like it was hanging off the hinges. And his nose was like busted. And it was just blood. I ran out there. I was like, this fool is crazy. He said, you don't owe me no more. I was like, this motherfucker's crazy. Now, he was a boxer. Okay? He was one that showed me how to hit that temple. He said, you knocked that motherfucker out. He said, bitches is easy. Now, he didn't call us bitches, but he said, girls is easy to knock out. He said, it's just real easy. Let me call her back. Girls is easy, he said. He said, all you got to do is just, hit them on that temple. Hit them on that temple, and they going. Man, you're going to have to temple, jaw. You're going to have to keep hitting the kidney punch, all of that shit. Well, I know how to dive on somebody and beat the fuck out their kidneys until they start hollering. His head knocked the boy out. See? 3 times. Honey. But it ain't like that no more. People's pride is in the way. They too puffed up with pride. Oh, I'm the laughing stock because I got beat up. So what they do, they come back and get that GUN and then it's done. You know what I mean? It's like you got to instill the fear. I can't imagine being in school and getting bullied because it's magnified times 1,000, all right? And this shit on here is dumb as hell. The only difference is these motherfuckers is in different area codes and you don't know no addresses and ain't showing their faces. That's the reason why they're able to hit and hide their hand. But trust and believe, if you would see them on sight, you would whoop their motherfucking ass. That's it, that's all. There ain't nothing else to say. They overstep their boundaries a lot and they get away with a lot. And now in the days, they get away with a lot, but they so scary. Yeah. Scared as hell. Just stand in the middle of the motherfucking street and let's get it on. Don't fuck with it. You know what I mean? Let's just do it. But I know if I was in school and my child got beat up by a teacher like that woman just did that, baby, honey, I would beat her ass every time I see her. There would be no, I don't care how many times I would go to jail. I wouldn't give a damn. I would beat her ass every time I see her. Let me find out a teacher done beat my niece like that. They way on the motherfucking West Coast, man. I'm catching a red eye. I'm out of here. What? We getting ready to go take care of this bitch. First, I'm going to find out where you live, how they going to have all the information for the teacher I want to know. We going to blows. And they already know. When Aunt Michelle come around, it's the Tasmanian devil, especially if somebody done got fucked up in a fight or some shit like that. If you think for 1 second, I know they say revenge is mine and all of that, but no, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Cause you got my niece and you adult. You wild and welling on her. Did y'all see that shit? To the bathroom, she handled her business and went back to class like nothing. Ha ha ha. How would you say I'm catching flights and fights, honey? KT, rockin' rough and tough. I don't. And a week later, y'all be cooking out together. Yep. Bathroom fights. My girl Pud, her niece, they recorded the fight, and she showed me the fight. Now what kind of friend am I, y'all? It don't make no sense. And automatically, I told her, I said, let me tell you, you would have got the best of her if you would have did this. And I said, bust that head off of that sink. Bam! Right on the sink. She going down and then walk out. She bleeding, but she going down. She hit that sink. That's from Micah. Bam! Bang her head off of that motherfucker. Puss niece looked at me like, damn. I'm talking about run her head into the motherfucking towel dispenser. I'm talking about using everything in that motherfucking bathroom. That bitch's head would be in the motherfucking toilet and I'd be slamming the toilet seat down on her motherfucking neck. See, that's the reason why I don't need to be around nobody like that. Due to them and where my mama was and when mama stepped, motherfuckers would be like, get her. Like, it's no questions. It's no talking. After a while, if I don't have no talking, I ain't gonna talk. Because I got to concentrate. And people don't know that, when you have to fight, really seriously, y'all, not even trying to be, and you not a Billy badass. You coming in nice and kind. You know what I'm saying? You coming in, hey, you good to go. You're happy. And somebody always got to be mad because you happy. And, or you might have a cute hairstyle on that day. You might have a cute outfit on that day. When I heard they was beating up kids because they had on the Air Jordan tennis shoes, oh, come on, man. Nah, you ain't finna take my shoes off and I'm supposed to hand them to you? Oh, yeah, you can get them, but you going to get your ass kicked before you ever get a chance to get them off my feet. And they be wondering why. Did y'all hear about that girl at McDonald's? Killed the manager, stabbed the manager to death. The girl at McDonald's stabbed the manager to death. Shout out to Carlos King. Y'all check out Carlos King. He good. He be coming up with the zingers. And if y'all haven't, download the app Scoops. That's Coopz. Scoops got some shit on there for you. You hear me? You hear me? They got some shit. You be like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. And there's one video, but I don't think I could show it on here. But there's one video where it was like a couple cops, maybe 4 of them, really beating on this guy like a Rodney King situation. Dude come up out of that motherfucking pants with that 9, pow pow pew pew, pow pow pew pew, pow pow pew pew, all of them. All 5 policemen's down. All of them. These people ain't playing no more. They ain't playing around no more. You know, I got to assess the situation. Because if I'm running up on somebody scary people is dangerous, y'all. But people that got a lot of mouth, those are the ones that you can go in there and just bust their throat open and they done. I mean, hit them in the neck, y'all. Hit them in the neck. Pop that motherfucking throat. And they done talking for a minute. They be all right. I'll try to break your damn larynx. You keep on talking shit. But that's the reason why I'm like, nah, ain't no sense of going out that way because these people will come back and pew you in a minute. And ain't nobody out here trying to die and have on their goddamn tombstone, yeah, she was a beautiful person. She was tough. She ain't take no shit, but she died. I have to assess the situation. If the energy feel like I can get off, I can get off. If it feel like I can't, I'm walking away. And that come with discernment. But there's no way in the world I'd have anybody in no school hitting on my child. And if you want to discipline, you're right. You'd have to give me a permission slip and I will tell you what you can use and tell you the style. And I need it to be recorded because I want to make sure you ain't abusing it. That's the only way. They'd have to record the whooping in the school that they would give my child. I just wouldn't trust nobody else with it. I don't know how heavy your hand is. And you don't know my child like that, teacher or not. So the jury is out with me. He's signing that bill though, y'all. So I'm just saying. Let me wrap it up. Y'all, I gotta go. This was good, huh? Content, right, Renee B? If I could just get the StreamYard rolling, I probably could do it a little bit better than that. But hey, I'm gonna work with what I got. I appreciate every 17 thumbs up. I appreciate 12 people in the chat. I appreciate y'all coming down and even speaking with me and talking to me. Y'all ain't have to spend y'all little time here with me. I appreciate it. So y'all be nice and kind. Seriously, stay blessed, y'all. Be safe. And remember, each one reach one so that each one can teach one. We got one love, y'all. And that's God's love. And we lucky just to have that one love. Y'all feel me? I'm out of here. I gotta go. Peace out, y'all. I'm out. Thank you for coming. Bye.